Good morning guys, welcome to day 5 of 30 days of connection. If you've taken part and joined me for the previous days, thank you so much. I really hope that you are finding ways to connect with yourself as we journey through these first few days of the new year. Today is all about compassion, and we're going to get straight into a little yoga practice. But before we start, I just wanted to give you a few words on compassion. So my belief is that in order for us to have compassion for other people, first of all, we really need to have that kind of compassion for ourselves. And I think the yoga mat is a really great place to start with this, because we can learn to show ourselves, our bodies, compassion as we practice, not pushing ourselves beyond our limits, moving in a really mindful, meaningful way with a respect for ourselves and our bodies, honouring where we are with our practice, just showing ourselves that warmth and that compassion. And when that becomes habitual for us, I believe that it really starts to become habitual in life off the mat as well. So I think there are many lessons that we can learn in this space that we can take out there. So we'll begin lying down today on our back. So just roll out your mat, make sure you're wearing something comfortable, nothing fancy, you don't need anything today, but just roll out your mat and lie down on your back. We're going to begin in Shavasana, corpse pose. So I invite you now just to extend your legs out and turn the palms of your hands up to face the ceiling. Allow your feet just to fall. Take a big breath in through your nose and sigh it out through your mouth. And just close your eyes. So I invite you now just to say yes. You can either say yes out loud or say yes to yourself quietly. But just saying yes to moving your body in a way that feels good for you. Yes to honouring your body. Honouring any restrictions in your body. Yes to showing yourself kindness and compassion as you move today. So just begin to sink into your mat, release any tension in your body. So just notice any parts of your body where you're gripping or holding, your jaw, your fingers, your shoulders, and just relax them. Feel the support of the earth underneath you. And then place your left hand on your heart center and your right hand onto your belly. And just begin to breathe into your hands. So feeling the rise and fall as you breathe in and out through your nose, just like we've done in previous days. Just beginning to deepen the breath and even it out. Breathing into your belly, breathing into your ribs, breathing into your chest. And breathing into your center, your heart center. Take a couple more breaths here. And then gently release your hands back down, palms facing up. So just bringing all of your awareness now into this space, giving yourself permission to have this time. And then sending all of your awareness now to your gut, your place of intuition, your core, your center. And from there, slowly begin to bring your legs in towards your chest. You can do it one at a time or both at the same time. Bring the knees into the chest and then wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself a great big hug. Maybe you want to bring the nose up to the knees. Just keep breathing. And then release the legs back out once more. Turn the palms up to face the ceiling. And again, send all of your awareness to your center, to your core. Draw your navel towards your spine, and then from that place of power, begin to move the knees into the chest once more. So the movement's not coming from the hips, it's coming from the center. Wrap the arms around the shins and give yourself a hug. And then we're going to come up to sitting. So you can gently start to open your eyes now. And you can either roll over onto your right side and just bring yourself up to seated, or you can cross your ankles, take hold of your big toes, and then take a nice gentle rock up to sitting. Whatever feels good for you. Nothing you need to achieve, remember. It's just about tapping into yourself and feeling. So we'll come through onto all fours to tabletop position. Spread the fingers really wide. And then notice how I'm not collapsing into my shoulders. I'm lifting through my front body and I'm broadening across my upper back. My wrists are under my shoulders, my knees are under my hips, and I'm pressing the tops of my feet into the floor. So that's my foundation, the palms of my hands, my knees, and the tops of my feet. Keep the neck nice and long. Remember, your neck is just a beautiful extension of your spine. And then as you breathe in, we're going to tilt the pelvis up towards the ceiling and send the gaze forwards and slightly up. And as we exhale, reversing that. So tucking the chin to the chest, tucking the tailbone under, pushing the mat away. Inhale, coming into cow pose. And exhale, rounding through cat. Keep breathing. Inhale to drop the belly, tilt the pelvis, look forwards. Exhale, rounding through, really pushing the mat away from you. Keep going. Inhale to drop the belly. Gaze goes forwards and up. We're not cranking into the back of the neck though. Just imagine you've got a little egg in the back of your neck and you don't want to crack it. So it's nice and gentle. And then exhale to round through. We'll take 2 more cat-cows. Inhale to drop the belly, look forwards. Exhale, rounding through. Last one, really use full breaths here. Inhale. And exhale, really rounding through. Good. And now come back to stillness, come back to that nice neutral spine. And then gently walk your hands just in front of your shoulders. Tuck your toes under. Just pausing here just for a moment. I want you to press into the tips of your fingers. Press into your thumb and press into your little finger. Good. And then imagine someone's pulling you up by a string attached to your tailbone. We're going to come up into downward facing dog. Keep your knees nice and bent here to start with and focus on reaching your sitting bones up towards the ceiling. So you start to find that length through the spine. Good. Now just start to nod the head and shake the head, just releasing any tension in the neck. And then if you want to, you can start to straighten into the legs. It doesn't matter if the heels come to the floor or not. Just think about allowing the heels to be heavy. And then we'll just start to take a little movement here, pedaling into the feet, bending one knee and then the other. So what we want to do here is find an equal length through the spine and the backs of the legs. So if you're rounding in your back because your legs are straight, just go ahead and bend the knees, find that length, okay? Forget about what you think this should look like and focus on how it feels for you. So remember, just show yourself some compassion here. Coming to stillness in your downward facing dog, take a big breath in through your nose. Out through your mouth, and then come to your knees nice and slowly. Good. So from here we're going to come into puppy pose. So keeping the knees underneath the hips, we're going to tilt the pelvis in the same way that we do for downward dog, but just come down onto the forearms first of all. Begin to tilt the pelvis up towards the ceiling and then start to reach the arms forwards as you bring your forehead down onto the earth. Good. Take a couple of nice deep breaths here. So this is working into your shoulders. So if you're tight in your shoulders, this may feel quite intense. So just keep breathing. Keep it soft in your jaw. And then slowly, we're going to slide the torso through so that we come down onto the belly. From here, we're coming into Sphinx pose. So send the legs out as wide as your mat. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers nice and wide. And then start to feel as though you're dragging the mat back towards you so that your chest starts to expand through your upper arms. Good. Now really point into your toes, firm your legs here and press the pubic bone down into the mat. Keep the neck nice and long and close your eyes. Take a big breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. One more time, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Open your eyes and then really slowly, with control, release the forehead down onto the earth. Just find a comfortable position with the arms and just take a little wiggle out through your hips. Good, well done. So from here we're going to come into another round of Sphinx pose. So once again, bringing the shoulders underneath, the elbows, underneath the shoulders. Start to spread through the fingers, dragging the mat back towards you, keeping the neck nice and long. This time, I want you to look over your right shoulder. Maybe you can look as far as your right foot behind you. Come to center. And then look over your left shoulder. Good, come to center. One more time, look over your right shoulder, center, and left shoulder, center. Well done. From here, bring the forehead down once more. This time, bring your elbows in just a little bit closer and bring your legs so that they are closer together, probably as wide as your hips. From here, we're going to inhale and lift into a forearm plank, nice and strong. Navel comes to spine, engaging through the musculature of the legs and starting to broaden across the upper back. You've got this. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release slowly down. Make a pillow for your cheek with your arms and just have a wiggle out through your hips. Well done. So just starting now to really light the fire in the belly with some strength moving. Good. This time, place the hands down so that they're just underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under, power up through your core and lift into a plank position, a full plank position. Nice and strong here, everything is engaged and active. Maybe start to rock a little forwards and back onto the cliff edge of the toes and then back again. And we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your hips, downward facing dog. Well done. From your downward dog, take a big breath in and send your right leg up to the ceiling. Keep your hip bones nice and square and keep the weight evenly distributed between your hands. Come up high onto those left toes and we're going to start to step the right foot in between the hands. If your right foot doesn't come in between your hands, don't worry. You're human and that's perfectly normal. What you want to be doing is stopping wherever the foot gets to, reach back around the ankle and just place it forwards where you want it. Good. So lower the back knee down, so you're now in a nice low lunge. As you breathe in, sweep your arms up and over your head like this. Draw your front ribs in, take a big breath in, And as you exhale, cactus your arms. So you're making this goalpost shape with your arms. This is opening the chest, opening the heart center. So coming back to that theme of compassion, just being open in the heart. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Good. Bring the hands down by firstly just bringing the chest forward. So you're folding at that front hip crease. Release your hands down. Lift up off your back knee and step back to downward dog. Well done. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left leg reaches up behind you. Hip bones are pointing down at the earth. Come up high onto the right toe and step the left foot in between the hands. Lower the back knee down. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus, opening the heart center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, big opening across that chest as you cactus your arms. Leaning forwards with a flat back, pausing here. And then release the hands down and come all the way back, downward facing dog. Well done. From here, we're going to take a nice slow walk up to the top of the mat, bringing the feet in between the hands in our forward fold. So keep the knees bent as much as you need to, and then just walk the hands to the left side of the mat, to the right side of the mat, just finding a little movement here in your forward fold. As you breathe in, bring the hands onto the shins, flat back, keep that chin nice and tucked. Exhale to bow forwards, good. Now we're going to bring the hands onto the hips, soften through the knees, draw the navel to the spine, and with a nice flat back, come all the way up to standing, mountain pose, Tadasana. Separate the feet if they were together and bring them underneath the hips. Turn your palms out to face the front of the room and close your eyes. Tuck the chin slightly and take a big breath in through your nose and sigh it out through your mouth. Good, well done. Opening the eyes. I want you to inhale, reach all the way up so that your palms come to touch. Really press them together and just feel the energy that's moving around your body. Feel the energy as you press your palms together. Good. As you exhale, we're going to cactus those arms once more. Good. Inhale, reach up, press the palms together, and exhale, cactus the arms. One more time. Inhale, reach up, press the palms together, and exhale, cactus the arms. Now, from here, I'm going to take a step backwards. From here, we're going to start to fold forwards, but with a nice flat back, keeping the arms in that cactus position. Good. From here, take a big breath in. And as you exhale, fold all the way forwards. Inhale, halfway lift, hands come to shins. Exhale to fold forwards. Plant the palms and step back to a plank position, nice and strong. We're going to take a little mini vinyasa now. Lower the knees down, untuck the toes, and bring the chest down just before the hips in between the hands. Inhale, come into that nice baby cobra. Keep the elbows hugging into the side of the body. Toes are pointed, neck is long. Exhale to fold. Tuck your toes under. Send your sit bones all the way back to your heels. And then lift your hips to downward facing dog. Inhale, extend the right leg up behind you. Exhale, lift high up onto those left toes and step forwards. Lower the back knee down. Plant the left palm next to the right foot. And as you inhale, sweep the right arm all the way up to the ceiling to twist. You can smile. You can look up if that doesn't feel good for your neck. You can look down. Show yourself compassion. Don't just do what I'm doing. Think about what you need. Release the right arm down. This time, tuck your left toes under. And we're just going to start to walk the hands back as we straighten into that front leg. coming into a runner's lunge. So if you've got tight hamstrings, if you're a runner, this might feel quite intense for you. That's probably a good thing. It probably means you need to be doing this. Keep those right toes flexed up towards the ceiling. Take a little movement here. So as you inhale, lift onto the fingertips, look forwards. Exhale, we're going to start to bow forwards. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, bow. By the way, this is my least favourite pose. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, bow. Good. Nice and slowly, we sneak it back to the front, crawling forwards. Lift up off that back knee, and we're going to step all the way back to downward facing dog. Take a nice big breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Inhale, extend the left leg up to the ceiling. And as you step through, come up high onto those right toes and step the left foot in between the hands. Lower the back knee down and untuck the toes. Plant the right palm onto the mat and sweep the left arm up towards the ceiling. Take a nice big breath in here. And as you exhale, bring the hand down. Tuck the back toes under. And then start to straighten into that left leg. Good. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. So notice how it feels on this side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. And again, if it's too much, show yourself some compassion. Come out of it a little bit. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. Bowing forwards. Crawl the hands forwards, lift up off the back knee, and step back to downward facing dog. This time, you're going to raise your right leg up to the ceiling, and as you step it forwards, you're not going to step it all the way up. Step it just over halfway, and then send the right leg out towards the side of your mat a little bit more, and take a little step in with your left foot. Good. Now from here, straighten into that right knee and gently walk the hands up the right leg. So you're coming into standing and your feet are on train tracks, not on a tightrope. And this left foot can either be pointing forwards towards the short edge of your mat, or feel free to turn it out towards the corner of the mat if that feels better for you. Interlace your fingers behind your back and take a big breath in. And puff out your chest, opening your heart center. As you exhale, we're going to fold forwards from that right hip crease. Keep the left hip crease drawing forwards, right hip crease drawing back. Keep the neck nice and long. Draw the arms away from the body as much as feels good. And just keep folding forwards. Good. Releasing your arms. Maybe the fingertips come to the earth. Maybe they don't, it doesn't matter. We're going to inhale, find a flat back. So you can either bring the hands onto the shin or keep the fingertips onto the earth. And exhale, we fold forwards, bowing the chin towards the shin. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chin to shin. One more time. Stay with me, you've got this. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chin to shin. From here, walk your hands so they're just in front of your right foot. Send all of your weight into your right foot and just lift your left leg up towards the ceiling, standing splits. Inhale. Exhale, turn the left little toe down to face the mat. If your leg's going really high but your hips are opening, then I want you to just come out of it a bit and keep those hips nice and square. Inhale, lift and lengthen, come up onto those fingertips. Exhale, bow, soften that front knee and step the left foot down next to the right. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, find that halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to fold. Plant the palms, step back to downward dog. Good work. Last little bit now. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it halfway up.
Step the right foot in a little bit, maybe heel toe the left foot out to the side of the mat. Walking the hands up the left leg, we're coming up to standing. So again, you can turn those back toes out to face the corner if that feels better for you. Interlace the fingers behind the back, puff out the chest. Take a big breath in, and then exhale, we fold forward. So this is called pyramid pose. It's also called intense side stretch. I find it most intense in my hamstrings. Keep folding forwards, just stopping where it feels good. So don't push yourself past what feels steady. Notice when you get to that point and stay there. Find your breath. Show yourself compassion. Good, releasing the arms. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, bow, chin to shin. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, bow, chin to shin. One more time. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, bow. Walk those hands slightly in front of the left foot and extend the right leg up to the ceiling. Take a big breath in and out. Last thing now. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, bow. Soften the left knee. Step the right foot down. Forward fold. Good work. Inhale, halfway lift. Keep breathing. Exhale to fold. Hands come onto hips. Soften through the knees. Navel to spine. Lift all the way to standing with a flat back. And then bring your hands down by your sides. Mountain pose. Close your eyes. How do you feel? Do you feel alive? Do you feel the energy moving around your body? Do you feel the length that you've created? Do you feel the space you've created? So now I want you to turn the corners of your mouth up towards your ears and just smile at yourself in acknowledgement of all the great things you've done today during this practice. Good. Gently open your eyes. And then we're just going to shake it out now. So just shaking the hands, shaking the feet. Have a little dance around on your mat if it feels good. And then just bring yourself down to sitting on your mat. From here, plant the feet onto the earth, reach the arms forward, tuck your tailbone under, tuck your navel towards your spine, tuck your chin, and slowly roll down onto your back. Good. Give yourself a great big hug once more. Have a little rock from side to side if that feels good. And then bring your nose up to your knees. Wrap yourself up in a really tight little ball. And then exhale. We're going back to where we started, Shavasana, corpse pose. This is our final, most precious posture, and this is where I want you to stay for a few moments to allow the fruits of your practice to settle in your body. So when you get here, just start to relax fully your physical body. Close your eyes. Just gently rock your head from side to side just to release any tension in the neck. And then come to stillness. Allow yourself this final gift of a few moments of just stillness and quiet. If your mind starts to wander, that's okay. It's normal. Just to remind you that you don't have to chase after all of those thoughts that creep up. Just let them come and go, just like a wave. Let them come, let them go. And just keep bringing your awareness back to your breath. It's as simple as I breathe in, I breathe out. I breathe in, I breathe out. We'll have a couple of minutes now in silence together to finish our practice. Enjoy your Shavasana. Gently start to deepen your breath. And touch each of your fingertips to your thumb. And rock your head slowly from side to side. Bring your legs together, point your toes, reach your arms up and over your head, and just take a full, juicy, yummy stretch through your whole body. Release your left arm, leave your right arm up and over your head. Bring the soles of the feet to the earth and gently roll onto your right side. And just pause here for a moment and just acknowledge yourself once more. And just remember there are lots of ways in which we can show ourselves compassion. And the way that we move our body during our practice is a really great place to start. So next time you're tempted to be a hero, pushing through any discomfort or pain, just remember to stop and notice and just ease off just enough to show yourself that loving compassion. Press into your left hand, keep your eyes closed, and gently lift yourself up to a seated position on your mat, anything that feels comfortable for you. Bring your hands into Anjali Mudra at the heart center, prayer position, and bow your head to your heart, uniting your body and your mind. The light in me honors the light in you. I send you love, light, and blessings. Namaste. So you can gently open your eyes now. If you found that practice really easy or really hard, it doesn't matter. It's in the past. But that's a really nice practice to come back to when you've got a little bit of time and you want to move your body, find a bit of length and a bit of space. So tomorrow is a meditation, meditation for compassion. So tomorrow, maybe if you're scheduling your day, this might be quite a nice one to do in the evening with a cup of tea, making a nice sort of cozy end to your day. But for now, thank you so much, and any questions, as always, I'm here.
Lots of love. Mwah. Bye.